Our 24-hour build contest is now done. It's about 10:15 on Thursday. We've just completed an app to bring in data from all kinds of different sustainability metrics. It can read the data from files, and then it brings in your own branding and generates a report that you can share internally. So I started off with a few different metrics we can look at. We can create our own metrics, add them in custom. I'll focus on the energy one right here. You can add data points, edit and delete them. When you want to add an entry, you can either manually enter the data or you can upload a file. So we can work with Excel, PDF, Word, or CSV files. That's what I've set it up for. When you upload a file, it sends it to the back end, and then we can select data from the file. This one has multiple data points, so it's asking me which one I want to use for my input. And then we save our entry. So there's our new data point there. I'm going to go over to the branding section. So this is how you style what your report's going to look like. You can upload a logo. It also keeps a history of past logo versions that you've uploaded. So I've mostly used the CloudBuddy one, but we also have the logo for this actual Eco Report Buddy. That's what I call the app. We've got our branding colors, so a primary and secondary color. You can set the tone of the report and the report length. Then when we actually go to generate the report, you can generate a new report. I've already created quite a few here, and you can see this one I've gone through 34 versions. That's all troubleshooting and building it. So within the actual report, you can click the time range that you want to select to look at data over, and then it's going to generate a report. So this is a sample one. You can see it's using the company logo, the branding colors in the headers and on the different metric cards. So this basic report, we got an executive summary, some metric cards, so some different data cards for the time period. We've got a footer, chart over time, and then some different performance insights. So it's just analyzing, showing trends, and then it's trying to come up with recommended actions to help you. The other piece is this is all connected to AI. So if we want to update our report style, let's say make the metric card text color white. I might want to do that to improve the contrast between this and kind of a dark company branding color with kind of a dark usage. And so this is going to run for a little bit. Each time it makes the report, it's actually pulling all the data and like coming up with the analysis from scratch. We might want to optimize this later, that if you're just mentioning to update a style, not to look at the data again. But you see there, it updated and changed the report. So we have an improved report based on the AI assistant. And then the last piece, again, we have versions. We save different versions of it. The last piece is you can export your report to PDF. So that's running the export, and let's just load this, and here you can see your report ready for PDF. So this was very difficult to get done within the time frame of 24 hours, and there's many things that I'd probably tweak or improve for this, but yeah, very cool project. Thanks for submitting the topics, and cool to put this together and get this out in one day.